Hello viewers and welcome to Africa and Beyond Television Network. Very interesting moments happening at this point in time as we speak. ZANU-PF people, they always attack other countries when there is military meetings or conferences or activities in other countries, but they've been caught red-handed right here as exposed by my brother Joseph Kalimbwe. This is something very important happening as we speak. Kalimbwe says the US Army and the Zimbabwean Army in a discussion in Botswana this morning. But you won't hear Zambians talking shit about this because politically we understand all our neighbors have the right to engage anyone. We won't call them puppets either because it's not our business. So this is happening. This is what is happening. This is the thing. This is an American soldier as well as a Zimbabwean soldier right here. So in this picture, I believe that maybe there are two Zimbabwean soldiers. I'm not so sure about this one. If it's Zimbabwean 2 or 3, there are many, maybe, Zimbabwean soldiers meeting there. And this is something very important. Or there are US soldiers and Zimbabwean soldiers because I only see 2 flags right here. I don't know if there are other flags of other countries who are not in the picture. Maybe we need to have more pictures of this activity. But let us take a look on this meeting which is happening in Botswana so as to understand what is really happening in terms of its context so that the people of Zimbabwe understand. ZANU-PF always attack other countries for having relations with other militaries. And but Ivo, Vavo kana vakusangana, they don't speak, they don't talk about it. The reason why I'm dealing with this issue is because in the morning I saw an accusation from ZANU-PF people about this one. They were calling Botswana people puppets for hosting this meeting. But it's a meeting which is happening in Botswana, but it encompasses every country in Africa, because these are Africa defense chiefs who are meeting the US military in Botswana. And the article reads, defense leaders from dozens of African nations will meet beginning tomorrow. It's part of the 2024 Africa Chiefs of Defense Conference in Botswana. The United States and Botswana will co-host the conference in the capital city, Gaborone, during the last week of June. The event brings together military leaders from across Africa to exchange knowledge, encourage partnerships, and foster collaboration towards addressing shared security and stability challenges. In every country, there are layered threats, especially across the Sahel, said Marine Corps General Michael Langley, commander of the US Africa Command. Every country, yes, there are different type challenges and drivers of instability. That's what's going to be tabled for discussions. So this is it. These are the things which are being tabled for discussions right there in Botswana as we speak right now. So for those ZANU-PF people, they have to understand that propaganda does not pay. Stop attacking other countries while your own country participates in these activities. It doesn't mean that it is now a US puppet. So I believe that ZANU-PF people will understand the diplomacy and will understand that one day their utterances will land them in trouble. So the US, Langley said, is known among African nations as an enabler that can be dependent on to help partners achieve their own security goals, not just by working through the military services, but with other US government agencies as well. What we bring to the picture, that enduring solution is a war of government approach, Langley said. We are a 3D organization of diplomacy, defense and development. That's why in our headquarters in the US Agency for International Development, we have representatives of State Department, and we have greater piece of interagency. We know that that's the solution set for enduring type solutions to all levels and threats or layered threats that are resident here on the African continent. So as I have shown you, ZANU-PF people, they will always attack other countries, but they forget that their own countries or their own country shall be involved or is involved in these things. And this is a greatest expose right here. American flag, Zimbabwean flag. And this is our uniform. You can't deny it. This is our men here. This is our men here. Unfortunately, The name is can't be read properly, but this is it. This is it. It's so embarrassing to see our people from Zimbabwe running away from the truth each and every time. When we say stop attacking other countries, work on your own things, and that is very important. So ZANU-PF Varakashi unotoona vachipopota azira nagachange usati jairira iwe mboko, but their soldiers are there attending this meeting, and it's not Kalimbwe who paid for their airfares. Their airfares were paid by the government of Zimbabwe. It's because we all need cooperation as Africans, as the whole world. We need cooperation. We need to work together to achieve common security goals. And whenever we are doing something which needs everybody on board, we have to work together, just like that. So I do not know. I have forgotten where I saw that that thing. ZANU-PF Varakashi actually attacking Botswana for hosting this current meeting which is happening. Zambia was being attacked for it. And you ask questions and say, Timi rinombofunga say. Chokwadi chaipo. Timi rinombofunga say. If you ask yourself those questions, you find it difficult to understand kuti vakomana vanofunga say. But this is Zimbabwe for you. This is a clear indication that we are led by people who are not honest. And the polarization happening in Zimbabwe, one day it is going to cause a lot of problems in the nation Zimbabwe itself. So we hope and believe that this is going to be addressed by Zimbabwean authorities, and they are going to watch and tell the truth each and every time. We hope and believe that they will stop this nonsense of blaming others and deal with the issues at hand, very important issues. So we'll continue to watch and see what is it, and we'll continue to speak, we'll continue to expose charlatans. They must stop this issue of abusing others, calling others puppets of the West, and provoking other countries. That's not how you coexist. When you are a good leader. A good leader knows how to coexist. A good leader knows what to say and when to say it. And but a bad leader always picks fights with others. A bad leader always confronts others even when it is not necessary to do so. So wait to see what is going to happen next. Wait to see how Zimbabwe shall be part of the global community. We really need Zimbabwe to be part of the global community, because that is the only way we are going to escape from our economic wars and economic quagmires. So this is it, Team Zimbabwe. I just wanted to show the people of Zimbabwe that it doesn't mean that when these meetings are happening, you are puppets. You need collaboration. Remember, in Africa, we don't manufacture arms. So you have to buy military equipment from the US, from China, from Russia, from other countries which are developed. That is how you coexist. And this is how you manage to deal with threats which might come to your own nations. So this is it. My name is Ronald Wekomakusha. We continue to take a look on what's happening in the nation Zimbabwe.